morning everyone, welcome back on my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video will be about things that confuse me and surprise me in Italy, because some of the rules in this country were totally different from those in Poland. If you haven't seen my last video from this country, then check it out, and it will be in this or in this corner. I think it looks pretty cool. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below and a subscription to help grow my channel and to see more videos, because that's my goal for next month. If you want more information about Italy, then check my Instagram account, because there are way much more photos and information than in my last and in this video. So if you're curious, then please check it, because it's so amazing and I'm super excited for this video, because I want to tell you a few things that are totally different in Italy than I expected and than I saw before. So if you're curious what these things are, then let's go.
Remember, when I say some things, I am not trying to offend anyone. These are only my observations and conclusions, so I invite you to watch without further ado.
So let's start with the things that confuse me the most, which is the traffic, and that means everyone drives the way they want, regardless of the cars next to them. Each car is scratched and battered, and literally every car has a dent, which is kind of weird. I think it's all because Italians do not pay that much attention to aesthetic their cars. If someone parks too close to his neighbor's car's door, no one will shout at him if he open it and leave a scratch or something. Probably hardly anyone will pay attention to it at all. When we were driving on a highway, because it was a road trip, so we were almost every time on a road. We saw a man who was riding a motorbike with a cigarette in his mouth and scrolling something on his phone. So it is kind of funny, but dangerous, I guess, for him and for people around him. And I guess if someone in Poland do something like that, it would be a large mandate, and there it's completely normal in this country. Next point is a size of store products. Look at this biscuit, 1 kilo, or this 2.5 kilo, and it's a huge amount of biscuits, and I think that one person wouldn't be able to eat them all throughout the winter. It's impossible. Or, for example, these donuts compared to my hand, and my hand isn't that small, so they are huge. And in this box there was like 15 of them, I guess. I'm not sure, but something like that. And there were much more huge products in the store, and I'm not even sure what it comes from. So if you know, then let me know down in the comments, because I have no idea. Because I'm sure that Italian people don't really eat that much, so don't know. But I'm sure it's a more economical solution for people with children. The next point concerns Italian cuisine, and more specifically dishes, because in Italy the first course is almost always pasta. Like, we were in Italy for 10 days in total, which 2 was rides from Poland to Italy, so 8 days. So each time for dinner the first course was a pasta with a tomato sauce. Each day, and I'm not saying it was bad, because it wasn't, but after a long time it can get kind of boring, like everyday pasta. You know what I mean? When you eat something every day, it can get boring. Also, pizza in Italy is something way much more different than pizza in Poland. The Italian pizza has much less additives than a Polish pizza and has thinner dough. Polish pizza is way much thicker and has more additives, if you know what I mean. But I think my heart will stick to Polish pizza. It's like, for me it tastes better, but if we compare Italian pizza to Polish pizza, and if we mix Italian dough with Polish additives, it will be perfect. Like crunchy dough and juicy ingredients. I will love that mix. Like it will taste the best. Next interesting thing is that Italians have only one soup, and it's vegetable soup. But it also has noodles in it. And we were in Italy, our guides asked hotel owner if we can have the soup with rice, and he was disgusted because they're mostly eaten with noodles. Like really strange, because in Poland we have so much more soups, like beetroot soup, vegetable soup, chicken soup. There's so much flavors. In Italy there's just one, and still with noodles, like pasta noodles, or with this little bows. So it's really weird for me. Okay, so since we are at the Italian cuisine, it's worth mentioning that Italians drink at least 12 espressos a day. Yes, 12 espressos, and this is a huge amount of caffeine. And I think that if a Polish people drank this amount of coffee, he would most likely have a heart attack after a few months, because we don't usually drink that much coffee in one day. Like, imagine drinking 12 coffees a day. Espresso is not actually a coffee, but it's a coffee essence, so it's way much stronger than a normal black Americano. So I think that I think I wouldn't be able to drink that much, because my body simply wouldn't stand it. It's too much, I guess, because I drink one coffee a day or two if I need it, but so really rarely. And also, tea is drunk only by sick people, because in antiquity, the method of poisoning people was adding poison to their tea. So today tea is drunk only by people who have stomach problems or have a headache or something like this, but normal people drink coffee and wine, which is also an interesting thing, because wine is likely drank by Italians than water. They drink more wine than water in one day, which is I'm not sure if it's healthy, because it's made from grapes, but it still have an alcohol in it. Of course, Polish wine is way much stronger than Italians, because Italian wine has like 1 or 2% of alcohol in it. I'm not sure, but something about that. So Polish wine is stronger, but still has an alcohol in it. So I'm not sure if drinking that much wine is just healthy for your body and for your mind. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my conclusion. Alright, the next point that confused me is if hotel owner doesn't fire the fireworks at the end of the day, he's stingy and disrespecting his guests. Like, for me, it was terribly strange, because in Poland, no one ever thought about it, I guess. We have fireworks on weddings or big birthdays, like 18th birthday, but every day even can be dangerous, not only for birds or dogs, but even for people. It's not good for environment too, but for sure it's a great view. I have seen these fireworks and I recorded, and it's all on my Instagram. So if you're curious how does they look, then check it, because it's like 1 or 2 minutes, but they're really beautiful. Like, it was my first trip to Italy, and I definitely can tell you that this was the best fireworks in my entire life. And the next point is that there's a lot tunnels through the mountains. As Italy is a mountainous country, and there are many tunnels through the mountains to speed up the movements. Now you can easily move from one side of the mountain to another without too much obstructions. I think it's a very wise solution for both natives and tourists, because it's just faster. This is the point that I think scared me the most, because security in Italy is guarded by the mafia. If you pay people in mafia, they will protect you and take care of your hotel and all of your place, I guess. So they were walking around and checking if everything's okay, no one is in danger. I haven't seen these people, hopefully, because I'm scared of something like this, but I think it's kind of smart, because Italian police is necessary, of course, but mafia takes care of the security in many places. So of course, if you pay them, if not, then you're threatened not only by the mafia people, but local thugs. So if I heard that, I was terrified, because you know, mafia from films and videos is really dangerous. Like, it has guns, or you know, it's shooting at people. But in Italy, I think I haven't seen any person from mafia, so they hide really well. And the last point is that Italians cannot count. When we were shopping in the little shop in Italy, like in front of the owner's house, I guess, we went to check out, like to pay with our purchases, and he has to calculate how much it will be on a calculator so that you can pay. And for me, it was totally weird, because Polish people are even forced to be able to count, multiply, add, etc. Italians totally don't care about it. For him, it's not shame to pull out the calculator at the store, but I think if Polish people did so, rumors would spread immediately. But I think it's a wise solution, because they don't have time to learn these things that aren't unnecessary. And I also use calculator at school because we can. I'm not good at math at all, so that's better for me. So we can use calculators. But I think Italians are really smart people, actually, because they don't care about unnecessary things like counting, or they're so calm. Like when we were in traffic, a few people from our bus were like disgusted. Why it takes so much time? Because we were stuck in this traffic for like 3 hours straight. So it was kind of boring, actually, because nothing was happening. But Italians were so calm, like he was texting with someone on his phone or doing his job on his laptop. So it's such a wise option. I was in Poland in such a good traffic, and there was so nervous situation. Everyone was nervous, everyone was shouting. It's not good for your mental health, to be honest. So that's it for today's video. I hope you like it. If so, please leave a thumbs up down below and a subscription to see more videos. If you have any advice or ideas for my further videos, then let me know in the comments. And also I encourage you to write to me email that will be visible in the description box down below. So have an amazing day and see you next time. Bye bye!